the same for you. But I find realtors don't like to just like have you beat around the bush with them because they know you're there to sell something. They like to hear the numbers and they like to get down to like why you're there, what you have right away. And the problem I had with that is that's not the way I usually cold message. I usually have a 4-pillar approach that's a little different. But I noticed that realtors, they don't have much time. They're getting used to being sold to so much. And so when I find I come in and I say, I'm here to do this, not promise the world, but talk numbers and why I'm there, kind of get down to the point, they seem to respond better and I get way more meetings that way. Like, are you sensing that at all? Or is that like something that's
100%?
normal?
Yeah, 100%. Real estate agents, they're salespeople as well. They understand. They're very analytical. They understand that whole process. The hardest thing about like going into real estate is that emotional aspect, and that's what a lot of real estate professionals that kind of struggle with. They struggle with like the emotional aspect of like buying and sell property. It's very emotional. Like a lot of the time, they're with people when they're making the biggest purchase of their life. And so they think very analytically through a lot of this stuff, especially if salespeople come in and people kind of like us, like digital marketers, go in and try to present them what we have to offer. They're very, very analytical. So that is a great thing that you picked up, because that's something I picked up as well. And the other thing that I realized with real estate professionals after I was kind of like niche hopping a little bit in the middle of the summer, so around like July, June or so, just trying to like figure out my foundation so that it's much easier for my company to start like actually just having a proof of concept for itself instead of niche hopping all over the place. It was actually like real estate professionals are more likely to answer the phone. So if you actually call them, they're more likely to pick it up because they think that it's one of their clients. They think that it's someone there that's interested in their service. So it's a lot easier to actually come in contact and call them that way. So I find that cold messaging sometimes, which I've been testing a lot on LinkedIn this month, pretty funny because I go in and I've done like my 30-day tag that I got from Sam Ovens, and I'm trying to work on my Sam Ovens hair right now, so hopefully it's coming off a little bit.
Oh yeah, dude, you're looking just like him. Now you're trying to get the robot stare and
yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's weird just to kind of doing some cold messaging because I'm doing it to kind of test out the market, see if they're resonating a lot on LinkedIn. And I've actually managed to get a couple coaching clients through that way through LinkedIn cold messaging, which if you guys aren't cold messaging yet, Josh is the guy to start doing it. Josh is amazing with cold messaging, no matter the platform, Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere. You can even do cold messaging on YouTube. If someone's just like randomly doing stuff on YouTube, just like comment on their YouTube page. You can literally just do it anywhere. But after like developing that and going through all that process, so it's just all about testing, see what works, seeing what resonates with the market. I'm finding it's a lot of fun, like kind of like dealing back and forth with real estate agents, but it's also a lot easier if you're scared of like this cold calling. It's a lot easier to call someone after you connected with them, say on LinkedIn, for example. It's a lot easier to be like, hey, like I sent you a connection on LinkedIn. I sent you that message and stuff like that. And I saw that you read it, but you didn't like if a lot of the time people will read a message, not reply. Like a lot of people are busy throughout the day. They may forget about it. And like, they're probably like, who's this rando that's messaging me on LinkedIn? I have no idea who they are. So a lot of the time, if you actually call like any, like no matter what your niche is, if you call them and actually specifically tell them like, hey, I connected with you on LinkedIn a couple days ago. I'm just here to kind of see like where you're at with your digital marketing. I saw your website. So like come in prepared. If you're going to be making cold calls, don't come unprepared that you know nothing about like their own personality, their own website, their own social media. So it's a great way to connect with people is through cold messaging first, and then calling. Real estate professionals, they do pick up the phone and answer.